Hi everybody. Man, I tell you, it's tough out there. Those attacks in Paris were really awful. It makes everyone so sad. We've had so many problems. But geez, with all this violence and hate and anger and religious division, can we have peace in the world? Yes. And now is the time that we need to answer that affirmatively more so than before. This is the time, it's really imperative that we take steps toward peace in the world, whatever that means. Hi, Jeff Glassie, author of Heaven is Everywhere. Just finished up my 5-part video series, which you can find on jeffersonglassie.com. I hope you'll check those out and see what the key concepts of the book are, because there's a lot there. But one of the things we're going to do, I'm going to continue to do a number of videos and talk about current events, just like this Charlie Hebdo situation and what that means. And one of the most important things is recognizing what actions and emotions of humans are fear-based. As you recall, fear is the perception of separation. It's an us versus them or you versus me attitude. Whereas love is oneness. It's about all of us together, being on this planet. Essentially, I saw somebody post this the other day, like we're all one organism, which from the perspective of the universe, that's not a bad way to put it, and it's probably accurate. So, now the murderers in the Charlie Hebdo situation proclaimed that they were avenging the prophet when they killed all those people. So, what does that mean to avenge, and why would one need to avenge anyone? If you were insulted or offended, I think that's fear-based, because if you really understood oneness, the power that we all have together, and that really fear is an illusion, if someone criticized you or insulted you or attacked you, you would understand that that was really just a call for love, that it really was fear-based. So, here's an example. Somebody says to me, "You're a short, old, fat, balding, white guy." Well, if that makes me feel bad, unlovable, unworthy, like I'm some kind of, worthless human being, I'm no good, I'm just not, nobody's really going to like me. That's all fear-based, right? So, if I respond instead and think, interesting perspective that, there may be some element of truth, but I'm not harmed in my soul, because I can't really be harmed in my soul. But if you take that kind of an insult to your God, yourself, your people, and you take it defensively, you take it as an offense, well, then that's fear-based. And so, just the same way, avenging what is perceived to be fear-based by causing harm or conducting violence is also fear-based. It doesn't really matter whether it's right or wrong. I'm sure the people who committed those acts, and who commit acts like that all the time, do believe that they are doing the right thing in accordance with their religious precepts or whatever they may be. I tend to not look at it that way. It seemed wrong to me. I think killing people is wrong, but there's really no right or wrong or good or evil from the perspective of the universe. To me, the most helpful way to analyze things like this is look at them whether they're love-based, whether they're about all of us, or fear-based, whether they're about this perspective that we're separate, that it's about us versus them, our faith, our nationality, our belief system versus somebody else's. That's all fear-based. So we're dealing with a world where humans act in an insane way so often That's all fear-based. So what we're going to do is continue to investigate and analyze these things and see and talk about and explain how things that seem sort of inexplicable usually are fear-based. And we'll talk about love too. Anyway, thanks very much. Jefferson Glassie here. Heaven is everywhere. Check it out. Thanks very much.